I'd like to introduce Maddy Crowe and Belle Arnold.
I'm Maddy. I'm Radri, and I'm here with Belle, who's a Waka Waka woman, and we are here to talk to you about the National Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Family Safety Plan. So we're here from SNAICC, National Voice for Our Children, which is the national peak body for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander children. We are here to talk. We are actually here today to talk and hear from you as the experts in your fields about what should be considered in the National Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Family Safety Plan. The Family Safety Plan is intended to increase the safety and well-being of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander and women and children by setting the future direction of all government action in the family, domestic and sexual violence service system. The standalone Family Safety Plan will be the first of its kind, and it stems from decades of advocacy from Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander women, communities and services. SNAICC has been engaged by the Australian Government to design and develop the Family Safety Plan under the guidance of a steering committee. We are developing the Family Safety Plan in partnership with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander communities, services, governments and the Plan Steering Committee.
Sorry to jump in. So we've been working with the steering committee of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander leaders since the start of the year, and they've really shaped the direction of this plan. And one really interesting thing that's emerged from this work is they've really identified the need to work with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander men as part of our families, rather than leaving them outside of the conversation and expecting to be able to address the issue holistically, where men and boys are part of our family. So there's a really big focus of making sure we're working with our men and boys to address the violence more holistically.
So Our Way, Strong Ways, Our Voices, National Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Family Safety Plan Engagement is the title of the plan's engagement phase. And engagement is centred around the experiences of people with lived experience. We know that Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander women and girls who are incarcerated are disproportionately impacted by family, domestic and sexual violence. We know that many Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander women who experience violence are often misidentified as perpetrators, and in turn that worsens our experiences of violence. We know that trauma leads to the overrepresentation of children in our justice systems and in our child protection systems. And we know that addressing these issues is complex and intersecting, and as such, it is vital that the voices of young people and people who are incarcerated are heard and reflected in the Family Safety Plan. And as well as undergoing an evidence scan, we'll be working with services and advocates to hear the experiences of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander women who are incarcerated, and we are also partnering with ACCOs around the country to run photo yarn engagements as a more culturally focused way of engaging with our youth. And we're also hoping to hear from you now, as experts across intersecting fields including justice, children and young people, disability, trauma and family violence and healing. We are running an engagement, hopefully with you, which will get you up on your feet very quickly with our time that we have available, that will look at where you think that the services and funding should be prioritised when we address family safety and address family wellbeing. So we've got these wonderful little posters here that we're hoping to get you up on your feet with 2 sticky dots, and we want you to identify where you think the services and funding should be prioritised. So we've got our beautiful little example here, where we've identified these 2 priorities as being national level prevention and local level recovery and healing. And you just put your sticky dots where you think that this should be prioritised as just like a starting way to kind of talk about what should be in the Family Safety Plan. So this is what you've identified. Thank you so much for bearing with us and bearing with my incredibly poor introduction of the activity.